Hey you guys, okay, this is why I haven't been making vlogs lately. I had someone ask me the other day why I never showed myself on camera anymore, and this is why. I have lost quite a bit of weight. I can't get food down, and we don't know what's going on with that yet. So, and I don't really wear makeup anymore. For one thing, I can't see to put it on, and for another thing, I'm having some pretty big issues with my eyes, and it hurts to touch them, and I don't want makeup all around them. I'm not really comfortable putting a whole lot of it out there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So, last year, they found tumors in my eyes. They were small enough, they said, let's just wait, see what happens. And for a while, it was nothing. And then I started having problems, and they're getting worse very quickly. My vision has gotten really bad. I have a lot of blind spots. I have a lot of floaters. I get a lot of retinal migraines and flashing lights. My eyes don't dilate correctly because I'm always trying to get more light. And if I'm looking at a dark color or in a dark room, you can forget it. I can't see anything. And then here lately, once they started hurting to touch, we realized that they're starting to protrude a little bit. They're sunk back, and yet they're protruding. It's weird. So I just don't mess with them a lot, and I have not been in a place where I wanted to show myself. But, I thought about it. And, yeah, there's a lot of people that hate me. They may think, God, she looks horrible, and that's okay. I'm good with that. But there's also a lot of people that care and want to know why I'm not doing vlogs anymore. And you know what? Those are the ones I'm going to focus on. The ones that care. The ones that want to know what's going on. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you guys know I am taking care of my mother right now. Oh, my nose is itching. Hang on. I think that means somebody's supposed to come and see you or something like that. One of those old wives' tales. Anyway, you guys know I take care of my mom. And over the last year, I'm going to tell you, it has been hairy. It has been a constant crisis. If it's not a hospitalization, it's a surgery. If it's not that, then it's get her to the doctor now. She has to have this, she has to have that. She'll go from a gallbladder having to be removed to swelling, her feet getting this big and unable to stand. And they'll swell so bad that her skin will burst, into like little fissures. will get and they'll give her diuretics because whenever she gets so full of fluid, it collects around her heart. So, of course, they've got to get it out of her. Well, that sets up a cycle of next thing you know, she's completely dehydrated and her potassium's gone. And this has just been a constant cycle that goes on. And then she'll heal from that and get pancreatitis and be in the hospital for 5 days. And by the time she gets out and she's had an IV for 5 days, she's back like this, and by the time you get that taken care of, she has diverticulitis. It has just been insane. She can't walk without a walker. I have to help her in and out of the tub. She can barely keep her balance. And of course, she gets aggravated. I mean, she's older, and she gets so aggravated because she wants to do all these things, and she can't, And so she'll get a little snappish, and then she'll feel bad and cry about it, and bless her heart. It's been a mess. I think we finally have her on the mend now, though. Knock on wood. But she does have to go get fluids and stuff tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, that has kept me so busy and so stressed that I haven't really had time to take care of my own issues, with the eating and the eyes, which the eyes, unfortunately, that's going to have to be done. But anyway, so all that's going on. I had a very life-changing thing happen. You guys, I don't know, depending on how long you've been watching me and how well you know me, I had a boyfriend that tried to kill me back years ago. And he was a police officer, which I suffered from PTSD for a very long time. Panic attacks, oh my God. People don't know that whole story. And I won't be sharing that whole story. But suffice to say, I had every reason to be terrified. So out of nowhere, it was either the 10th or the 11th of December, I'm taking my mother to a doctor's appointment, and I don't even know why I said it. It just popped in my head and I knew it. So I said it, and then I didn't think any more about it, neither did she. I told her that he was not going to live through the new year. Or I may have said through Christmas. I honestly don't remember if I said Christmas or the New Year. I was right either way, though, because 2 days later, an old friend of mine grabs me on Facebook and says, "Is this him in the paper today that had just died?" And I gave her his full name and birth date, and it was him, and he had died. And I guess of course, I about, I was just like, oh my God. And for a few days before that, and I mean for several days in a row, if I would draw a tarot card on guidance for the day, it was always something about a cycle coming to an end. And I remember there was a day that I kept seeing an angel number, repeating numbers, everywhere I looked that day. And it was about the end of a cycle. And then bam. Boy, that was a big end to a cycle. And then it kind of hit me what the cycle was. Because for so many years, fear had shaped me because of that little, I don't know, terror, I guess, in the back of my head that just never went away. It's gone now. It is gone now. That was definitely an end to a cycle. And the thing about it is I wasn't thinking or feeling anything in particular when I said it, when it popped in my head. So there's nothing I can look back and say, okay, that, when I feel that again, then I'll know. Because it was just bam, there, And I mean, I've had that happen before, but it was always over like little silly things, like knowing a number, even if it's 6 digits long, just a split second before it's called out, Or like my ex-husband called me on the phone one time and asked me, he said, "What am I doing?" And I said, "You're eating an ice cream sandwich." And he was. And he about shit. He thought I could read his mind from then on. I have no idea why I knew it. I just did. And I was right. Which those are just little fun instances. This one was much, much bigger because this was a complete life change. This was okay, girl, what you going to be scared of now that you're going to let stand in your way? Not one damn thing. Not one damn thing. I'm going to do what I feel like I was born to do. I've had one calling my entire life, and that is to help people, to be of service to people, to help them get in touch with their spirit and therefore God. Now, people see God in a lot of different ways, and it doesn't matter to me how you see it, as long as you see it, and as long as you're reaching for it. And that is what I want to do. That is the kind of service I want to serve to the world. And no, I'm not going to be scared off of it. So yeah, there's all that. There's been a lot of things going on in my life. And I do want to say this too. Very few people from the drama community, well, a lot of them come in and chat, and they do it under different names, and that, I'm completely cool with that. I don't care. I just want to say this. I don't care who you are. If you feel that you need guidance and you bring it to me, if I can help, I don't care who you are, what you've done, how many people hate you. I couldn't care less. I'm going to do everything I can to help you. Even if you and I have fought, I don't care. I'm going to do everything I can to help. Because that's why I'm here. That's what I want to do. I don't want to judge people. I don't want to fight with people. I just don't. I would a whole lot rather lift you guys up if I can. So just know that. And I completely understand. A lot of you are going to be like, I know I can't be bothered. I respect that too. Just as long as you know, if you ever do need it, I am here. And I'm going to say this too. And I'm not trying to be condescending in the least. There's an awful lot of hurt that goes on. And it's just the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the drama beast, I know. But I want all of you to know that I'm praying for all of you. I don't like anybody being hurt. And yeah, and I hope for a healing for everyone. So anyway, if you've made it this far, listening to me ramble on and looking at this, God bless you. I appreciate you watching. Everybody have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon.